Or did you put the wrong one? You did, but you caught the mistake.
They sent her to the doctor, and she was diagnosed with ADHD. Rosetta has been on her medication now for about 2 months, and she is such a changed child. She can sit down now for 5-10 minutes. She's interested in what she's doing, and now she's ready for kindergarten.
Are you guys having a hard time over here with all these seeds?
A little bit.
The way a staff deals with the children, many of whom are troubled, is key to successful early childhood development programs.
I love it. Every day you spend all these hours with these kids, and to sit there and just, teach them ABC and 1, 2, 3, and just to know that, they're going to use that for the rest of their life.
Daniel, I guess people wouldn't understand what he was saying, and when I brought him here, they had a hard time, and Miss Sharon worked real good with him, and now he knows a whole lot. I think he knows more than what he should sometimes.
Daniel's mother is a single mom. She works for Marco's Pizza, and she also has a factory job to try to make it and provide for her 2 young sons. Daniel has come a long way since he's been with the Head Start program, which we have at Southside Horizon.
How you doing, Jose? Is it coming out good? Oh, look at those. How cool.
Our visits to various Horizon activity centers yielded many wonderful stories of children diagnosed and helped through various community programs. We weren't expecting to learn how positive a presence these activity centers were in rundown areas of cities such as Lorain and Elyria. They really do affect the economy and perception of the region in a positive way. But another Horizon location has an intriguing story of how it came into existence. It's a classic case of county government, businesses, educational institutions, and foundations coming together for a common purpose, to bring a quality early childhood education experience right in the middle of a project run by the Lorain Metropolitan Housing Authority. Who in their right mind would want to do it?
It's an interesting story. Actually, the way it happened was I was contacted by a gentleman named Ed Garcia from the Lorain Metropolitan Housing Authority, and he asked us if we were interested in putting a center in the Wilkes-Villa housing development, which I quickly said, no, we're not interested, but we'll help you out any way we can.
I could tell you, on our perspective from the Housing Authority, I'm not even going to make believe I'm an expert in early childhood education. I just like forming collaborations and looking for the best interests of our residents. But for us, it was very important.
To make the project happen, the Lorain Metropolitan Housing Authority removed barriers that allowed a consortium of community-oriented organizations to form a partnership that included the Nord Family Foundation, the Community Foundation of Greater Lorain County, Horizon Activities Centers, and a number of other local organizations. Cutting through the red tape allowed the group to eventually build a much-needed South Elyria Activities Center. It's a feel-good story capped off by Monica Smith, who is now the director of the center.
From a single mother, we did public housing. Actually, we lived out here in the Wilkes-Villa complex for about 6 months of when I was younger, kind of when they were first getting it started. So I did a lot of public housing as a child. I'm a single mother now and actually use some of Metropolitan Housing. I used their Section 8 program.
This was actually putting something in an area that has a high need for childcare, but in addition to that, early childhood education. And so mixing the two really makes a lot of sense.
We were originally approached by David Smith, the Executive Director of Horizon Activity Center, along with Homer Verdon, the Executive Director of Lorain Metropolitan Housing Authority. So from the very beginning, it was clear to us that there was a partnership between these two agencies. And they really outlined their vision for us of starting a child care center here on the Wilkes-Villa housing development.
As we go on, we pick up more kids because they're seeing that Horizon's here to stay. And at first we got a lot of feedback saying they're just going to leave like all the other programs. So they're really seeing that we're geared towards being here for the children.
You know, you talk about being in an area like that, and a lot of people are concerned about security. Once the center really got underway and people from the development work here and take their children there, I tell you, the mamas in this development watch out for this center, and we have very few problems with vandalism or theft or anything like that. So it's really neat. It's really a neat experience.